when I'm down bad. I know how to bounce back. I know I gotta. And she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say. And even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got a good one here in the AFC, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. Julius Chestnut now on the return. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Willis now off of play action. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six for Bengals TV. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's able to get up here to the 26. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
Quick throw into the hands of Hopkins out wide. A good pickup there at 22.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
A first down carry for Henry. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A across the line and to the ball quickly there, Trey Hendrickson.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds him and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
On second down, here's Henry. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Third down, it's Willis. Flush to his right. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And it's caught on the right side of Smith. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Irv Smith Jr., 34 yards. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Now will throw here to his running back. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Here's Willis. Here's a diving catch right side. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10, Willis. He dumps it off for Henry. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Willis will look to pass again here.
He finds his man complete. That's Phillips.
He's got room at the 30. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. Here's Willis. A check down here for Henry.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it's second down.
Willis looking to throw it.
Rolling to his left.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Malik Willis, 26 yards. And the Titans have cut it back within a score.
And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Burrow. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Gets around him. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Smith catches left side. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Titans' 21-yard line.
Burrow looking to pass. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are able to add on to that lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From the end zone, here's Julius Chestnut. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Bell. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still long.
And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So I know, Rick.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here. As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Open man is Burks, and he's got him. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down. In motion, the tight end. Now they'll change things around before the snap. He finds his man complete. It's Phillips. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. In motion left goes Burks. Henry up the middle. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Henry. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. It's a gain of a couple on what should be the final carry of half number 1. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. The Bengals drive about to get going. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own and he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot, because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. In motion is Phillips. A throw out wide caught by Hopkins. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
4th down, Willis. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he is going to pick up the Titans' 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Back to throw, Willis. That pass taken in by Burks. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, knock it free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work. Burrows throw there, taken in by Smith. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Burrow will throw. He gets this one to Boyd. And Boyd going to pick up a Bengals 1st down as he's going to get this up to the 20-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. He's across midfield, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots.
They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense.
And that shit went right through this nigga hand.
Is the team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. Going to the right here and finding Burks.
Man, I was supposed to have been picked that shit.
Yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now Willis to throw.
Man, this nigga stopped my pick, man.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered.
From the Gump, man, Alabama. You seen her whooping them crackers ass with chairs at the riverboat, baby. Yeah. I went down there, but nah, that wasn't from. See what's going on in the city? Oh, shit, no. Okay, Bama boy. You ready for this shit this weekend then, boy? No. Hey, send me a friend request of the game, bro.
This is the National Football League.
Who you think our quarterback is, man? Who gonna lead us, though? He gonna get a chance, ain't he? He gonna get a chance. They gonna give Miro a chance. If he fuck up, they gonna put that crack in there. You know the wife will want that crack anyway.
Off the play fake, here's Willis.
Oh.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually.
Man, I'm in the A right now. I work in the A. I just come home on the weekend to where I live, but shit, I stay in the A for real.
Once again, they'll come up on the
put up the sign. I put up the highway sign. Oh yeah, the Gump. Now you know it's the Gump, baby. We turned these niggas ignorant. Don't get me wrong, but that shit everywhere now.
Play action, Willis.
Gotcha.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Michael Thomas, the safety, picks him. And the Bengals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball.
Oh, he may overthrew the nigga. Man, get the fuck out of here. Man, how this nigga overthrew this nigga?
But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Good. Oh, good hit.
Another throw on
fucked that up.
And this one incomplete as well.
Oh, no, I know what I'm
saying. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And they're going to speed things up here. Again, it's Burrow. It's caught at the 10. It's a gain of 45. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 7-yard touchdown grab, and the Bengals are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
I don't fuck with nobody for real no more but the Bengals, man. They let Burrow throw that bitch pinpoint accuracy. Even that pick, man, that bitch went through Higgins' hand. He would have been caught that shit.
Here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee.
He the only nigga that they don't really hold with them throwing pass. Everybody else, man, they'll let anybody fuck up them pads. I ain't got time for that shit.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things.
Yeah, Joe Burrow throwing that bit. Then they got nothing but weapons. The running back, all 3 wide receivers.
You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Titans on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Third down, it's Willis.
Good kid.
It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 1st and 10, Willis. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. And it's 2nd down. Again, Willis to throw. On the move to his left. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hopkins. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 37. Willis looking to throw it. They'll roll him out right. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. Willis out of the gun. And the catch made by Hopkins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Meanwhile, Willis throws on target to Burks. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Again, it's Willis to throw it. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Willis, 4th down, has to have it.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to air one out. And got his man complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now it's Burrow. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And McPherson on for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Oh, shit, you straight.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Bacon at that wind designer, bro. Bacon at that Burger King. She's talking about bacon waffle. One bacon waffles or something. You good?
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they're trying to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here's Willis.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate. It was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Hook up of 15 yards there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Tried the hard count, but to no avail.
Trying to do anything to get them to jump off sides and pick up a 1st down easily. Instead, it goes against them.
Here we go. Set.
One final try here for Willis.
And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Here we go.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive.
Let me know what you gonna do. If you gonna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then kick it in the lobby. I got a lot to do. Ooh, I'ma watch what you gonna do. If you gonna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then chuck a deuce. You throwing off the vibe. Man, that don't die time. It's all about the vibe. Oh, that I got time. I ain't got the goose. Stack with me. Don't. The bad energy. You went with the vibe. Don't waste my time. I can show you how to make a lot of cheese.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Today, we've got a good one on tap in the AFC North, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jackson, first play, going to throw. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
He'll buy some time right. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Nice job there, forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. Escaping the pressure right. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
If there's one thing they are lacking in, it's confidence. They took a big and maybe unnecessary risk going for that 4th down. He put them on his shoulders, though, and paid off the big-time gamble.
Jackson on first down. He finds Bateman over the middle. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. He's in the space past the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. They go play action with Jackson. Rolling to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. Past the 20. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. After the pick 6, here's Burrow again. Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in.
Well, they moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to get them out to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row. 1st down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. He's into space past the 25. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. Dumps it off to Mixon. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Now Burrow. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And some room to bet. He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's on his way down the left sideline. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. 73 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this 1st half. They'll run with Dobbins. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he returns this to the 22.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly,
this is taken in. It's complete. Give them 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. This is Smith with a grab. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. From 17 yards out. And the Bengals are back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, Everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On third down, here's Dobbins. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. To Mixon on the check down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
I'm wondering.
Burrow on 3rd down.
Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon.
And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45.
Here we go. Gotta go.
1st down, here's Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Burrow looking to pass.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a 1st down.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw complete there to Smith. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
And Burrow going to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bengals with work to do in this 3rd quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that,
because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, result.
And now ball going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Jackson now. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
On third down, Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up fourth down. Now it's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, first and 10 here. This is caught. It's Boyd. That one goes for 24 yards. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now it's Burrow. It'll be Mixon on the out route as the pass is caught. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside. They were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man, Sammy sideline. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 17-14.
Ravens 14. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, That is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now it's Jackson. That's into the hands of Prochet. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their 4th down. Now the ball comes loose. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. No question that one stings a little extra because he had that first down. It would have been a 4th down conversion.
Love the effort. Love the maneuverability. Don't like the fact that he didn't bring the ball with him, and now it's going to go in the other direction.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A handoff, running left, Mixon. And a short gain down to about the 33. It's David Ojabo there for the tackle. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Here's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
A little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Boy, that was a big gamble for them right there. They went for it on 4th down, showed a little chutzpah because they did it with the lead here in the 4th quarter. And this defense is once again unable to stop them.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. So a costly INT in the end zone, no less, puts the brakes on their potential scoring drive.
So many teams stick with the passing game down near the goal line because they see it as an extension of what they do between the 20s. But as we said many, many times, the further you drive, the more the field shrinks. And that was a nice job of making a play on the football and coming away with the interception.
Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. An option handoff here to Dobbins. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up fourth down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. Dobbins with it. Into space at the 45. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Jackson. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
Here's Jackson. That would complete to Prochet. On the move past the 40. Down the right sideline.
And all the way down to the 17-yard line.
What a time to come up with a play like that. They're now in field goal range. But the opportunity is also there to try and win the game outright.
Now Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here's 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run to Dobbins.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Jackson to throw.
Sliding out of the pocket. This is caught. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. Tucker with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Burrow. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is in.
and max feel splurging. Living proof what you can have, keep working, okay? People let it talk, they say whatever.